The man who wins is the man who decides he will, not the man who waits until conditions are perfect. Most men never learn this. They spend their lives reading the temperature of their environment instead of changing it. They see obstacles as permanent. They mistake conditions for commandments. They wait for more money. They wait for a better job. They wait for the pain to stop. They wait for things to settle down. But they never dare to ask, who told you that you had to wait? Listen closely. Circumstances are not law. A man is not a prisoner unless he accepts the bars around him as real. Circumstances are just external facts in a temporary state. They shift, they wobble, they can be bent. They are clay, not concrete. What holds most people back is not the difficulty of the condition, but the finality they assign to it. They confuse what's around them with what's allowed. Just because you were born poor does not mean you must die poor. Just because they doubted you doesn't mean you must doubt yourself. Just because things are hard does not mean they are impossible. Now hear this. Law is what governs reality. Circumstance is what tries to govern you. Laws are fixed, principles unshakable. You sow, you reap. That's the law of planting and harvest. It doesn't care how tired you are. It doesn't care if it's a good time. It doesn't ask how you feel. You plant corn, you get corn. You plant laziness, you get scarcity. But circumstances, they're beggars in the street yelling at you, give up. You must learn to treat circumstance as a rival, not a ruler. Now repeat this until it's carved into your mind. My current situation is not my final destination. Say it again. My current situation is not my final destination. Let me break it down. Your lack of money is not your future. Your anxiety is not your destiny. Your heartbreak is not your sentence. History is littered with men who had genius, but waited for better conditions. They never published the book. They never opened the business. They never took the risk. They died, with their best ideas still in their heads, because they thought they needed permission from circumstance. For the man who wins, he does not ask, can I? He commands, I will. He does not wait for the wind. He becomes the wind. He may acknowledge what's happening around him, but he never lets it define what's happening within him. It's not fair. It's not supposed to be, and yet I will win. Here's your final warning. Do not kneel before the winds of life like a leaf waiting to be blown. Stand up like a mountain. Let your decision become law, and the world will kneel to it.